this kind of PDF, and it was the presentation of this Sampaguita project that Nike had made. I was like 2 nights before my match at Wimbledon, and it was so beautiful. It was like the message behind it was great. I felt that it fit me so much, and I mean, I was so lucky.
Listen up, everyone. I hope you're doing amazing because this one is wild. Eala. Yeah, just one name, one word. Remember it. And right now, that single name is blowing up Nike sales charts, sending Filipino fans into full-on chaos and flipping the entire sports merch game in a way nobody saw coming just a few years back. Eala is back at it again, but hold up. This time, it all went down from a podcast seat, face-to-face with Jessica Pegula, one of the most respected figures in pro tennis today. What came out of that conversation didn't just state talk, it sparked a massive commercial wave that's still gaining momentum as we speak. So today, we're diving deep into every detail, what actually happened, why it matters, and trust me, why this moment is way bigger than just another merch drop. It all kicked off during that podcast sit-down with Jessica Pegula, and you already know, when two tennis stars link up, people tune in. But here's the twist. Nobody expected that this exact moment would ignite one of the biggest commercial surges Nike has seen in Southeast Asia in years. Because right there in that conversation, listen to this, Eala officially revealed her brand new Sampaguita Nike collection was dropping, and you could feel the excitement through the screen. And the second she said it, boom, something unbelievable started unfolding.
So happy to be there, and I was like wearing my little flower.
The fans didn't wait. No hesitation, no second thoughts. The fans didn't pause for a second. They went completely insane. Across the Philippines, stores were instantly overwhelmed, like blink and you missed it. Filipino supporters who followed Eala's journey with great pride and real love rushed in like it was a once-in-a-lifetime moment. And honestly, can you blame them? Because this isn't just merch. No, this hits differently. This is a collection built around the Sampaguita Tower, the national symbol of the Philippines, right at its core. This isn't just fashion, it's storytelling in motion. It represents identity, pride, and the journey of a young Filipina who climbed her way to the top of professional tennis and is now shining on a global stage with one of the biggest sports brands in the world. You don't see this every day. This is rare. This is powerful. Now hold up, let's get into the design because wow, it's on another level. At the center of it all is a clean white shirt layered with a soft green backdrop, and right there in the spotlight sits the Sampaguita flower, pure, elegant, and packed with meaning. But wait, that's not even everything. Eala also brought in her signature Sampaguita hairband as part of the drop. And when you pair it with those crisp white shoes that complete the look, girl, it just works. It's stylish, it's meaningful, and it tells you exactly who Eala is and where she comes from without saying a word. Nike didn't just drop merch here. They dropped a cultural message, and the Filipino community felt it instantly. And now listen to this, the numbers are already proving how massive this really is. Early reports suggest that this Sampaguita collection alone could generate anywhere between $1 and $5 million in just the first week. Let that sink in for a second. $1 to $5 million in a single week from one drop. That's the kind of impact that makes executives sit up real quick. That's the kind of moment that confirms what many already believe deep down. Eala isn't just an athlete, she's a movement, a commercial force unlike anything we've seen from this region before. Her influence is huge, and trust me, Nike knows exactly what they're doing. But here's the part that makes this even more interesting. This didn't just happen overnight. Nike has been building toward this moment step by step, very intentionally, very strategically. Every major tournament cycle, they've been dropping personalized collections around Eala and Filipino identity, creating hype before she even steps on the court. It's a system that's working perfectly, and with every release, the demand just keeps growing stronger. Nike sees the vision with Eala, and they're amplifying her story in the smartest way possible. And here's the key, Eala isn't just along for the ride, she's fully locked in. On that recent podcast, you could hear the emotion in her voice when she talked about the Sampaguita inspiration behind the collection. She called it a moment of pride, and you could feel she meant every word. This is someone who truly understands what that symbol means to her people, and for Nike to center her collection around it, that's everything. She doubled down on the excitement, showed real love for the drop, and that energy, it spreads fast. Because when Eala gets excited, trust me, her fans feel it too. It really is that simple.
Over this kind of PDF, and it was the presentation of this Sampaguita project that Nike had made. I was like 2 nights before my match at Wimbledon, and it was so beautiful. It was like the message behind it was great. I felt like it fit me so much, and I mean, I was so lucky that I
Now hold up. Let's zoom out for a second and really look at the bigger picture. Because what's happening between Nike and Eala right now, it's way bigger than it looks. Take it back to Indian Wells. Yeah, that moment where Nike dropped a major signal. They revealed plans to offer Eala a renewed contract, and not just any deal. This one came with serious value attached. They teased it, hinted at it, built the suspense perfectly, almost like they were setting the stage. And then, boom, right before Miami, they made it official in the most dramatic way possible. Nike locked in their new deal with Eala, but listen to this. They didn't just announce it, they turned it into a moment. They unveiled a full gallery dedicated entirely to her. An entire space showcasing her most iconic tennis moments. Hold up, that's history being written in real time. It wasn't just big for Eala, it was a defining moment for tennis across Southeast Asia. That kind of move, it tells you everything you need to know. Because this isn't just a brand paying an athlete to wear gear. Nah, this is deeper than that. This is Nike planting a flag. This is legacy building in motion. This is them betting on a future they believe is going to be nothing short of incredible. And wait, it didn't stop there. Nike went even further and created a custom pair of shoes designed specifically for Eala. Think about that for a second. That's personal. That's intentional. That's a clear message about how much they value her and how serious they are about this partnership. Now let's talk numbers, because this part will make you pause. The reported deal? Around $45 million over 3 years, with bonuses that could push it even higher. Yeah, let that sink in. But here's the real story. It's not just about the money. It's about the position Nike is giving her inside their global machine. She's not just another athlete on the roster. Nah, she's being elevated. They're setting her up as the face of Nike across Southeast Asia. Custom fits, global campaigns, top-tier visibility, the kind usually reserved for the absolute biggest names in the game. That level? Most athletes grind their entire careers chasing it. Eala is reaching it at lightning speed. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Nike moved fast for a reason. They didn't want history repeating itself. Remember what happened with Coco Gauff? Nike hesitated back then, took their time as her star exploded, and New Balance stepped in and took the opportunity. That was a lesson. And this time, Nike wasn't about to make the same mistake. They saw Eala's potential, understood her impact, and acted with precision and confidence. And right now, the results are speaking loudly and clearly. Nike is seeing massive global sales, and a huge chunk of that momentum is being driven by the Eala effect. Because at the end of the day, listen closely, what Eala represents goes far beyond just tennis. For millions of people across the Philippines and throughout Southeast Asia, listen to this, she represents something way bigger than sports. She represents possibility. She stands as living proof that dreams don't come with limits, and greatness, it can rise from absolutely anywhere. Every single time she steps onto the court, every time she drops a new collection, every time she shows up on a podcast and lights it up with her energy, she makes people believe again. She makes people feel proud, deeply proud. And Nike, credit where it's due, recognized that power early and turned it into something the entire world is now locked in on. The Sampaguita collection? That's just the opening move. The gallery? Just one chapter in a much bigger story. That $45 million deal? That's only the foundation being laid. Because the story of Eala and Nike, hold up, it's only getting started, and it's going to keep growing, evolving, and delivering moments we won't forget anytime soon. And hey, if you made it this far, you already know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button.